Tensions continue to escalate in the last rebel-held region of Idlib in Syria. The Syrian government and its closest ally Russia has intensified its assaults in the last few months in order to regain power from the rebel forces. But now we have a new ground player, and this geopolitical war, the new ground player is Turkey. Just 2 days ago, President Erdogan had sent Turkish troops to Idlib to bolster the government forces stationed at the posts. In an expected clash, Turkish military has killed at least 76 Syrian soldiers and targeted 54 targets in Idlib. This came as a retaliatory action to shelling conducted by Syrian troops that killed 8 Turkish military personnel. Now Russia is claiming that the Turkish units came under fire from Syrian government forces because the Turkish forces had moved without notifying Moscow. But a contradictory claim has been made by Turkey. Ankara says that it had coordinated its military movements with Moscow.
Son olayla alakalı olarak da intikalimiz bir gün öncesinde, yani dün saat 16:13'te ve yine tekraren teyiden saat 22:27'de buradaki ilgili arkadaşlarımız tarafından Rusya tarafındaki karargahtaki ilgili Rus personele bildirildi.
What complicates the Syrian crisis even more is that if Turkey chooses to fight Bashar al-Assad's troops, Ankara is also provoking Syria's all-weather ally Russia. Now remember, Erdogan and Putin are closely working on an S-400 air defense deal and energy deals, making Idlib fighting a depressing sideshow to the real agenda of Moscow and Ankara. As of now, the Turkish president has made it clear that if Turkish personnel are targeted, the Syrian government will have to pay the necessary price.
Ve bu hava saldırısı neticesinde de 3'ü sivil olmak üzere 8 kişi, 5'i de asker şehit oldu. Tabii artık dedik ki olacak gibi değil ve karşı bu noktada cevaplar verildi. Şu anda kesinlikle biz de bu noktada gerek hava gerek kara olmak üzere yoğun bir şekilde bunlara gerekenleri yapıyoruz. Gereken bedelleri ödetiyoruz ve ödetmeye de devam edeceğiz.
Turkey, which also has taken around 3.5 million Syrian refugees, fears another influx from the renewed violence in Idlib could be expected. Hundreds of thousands of people have already been displaced in the region, and while many of them have fled towards the Turkey-Syria border, Erdogan has previously also said that Turkey was building homes on the Syrian side of the border to shelter those fleeing the violence. Earlier, we also spoke to Professor Muzaffar Senel, who is a West Asia analyst from Istanbul, Turkey.
I mean, Turkey is not looking for the escalation of this confrontation, and the Turkey, let's say the foreign ministry or presidential office pointed out to that the Turkey will just to control, to let's say to secure and safety its military and its people, citizens staying in Idlib area due to the agreement between Turkey and Russia and Iran that in accordance with the ceasefire had already been signed among them. Therefore now this military plots of Turkey is there is an agreement between Turkey and Russia. Therefore the Turkish let's say the soldiers is over there on the basis of this agreement. And maybe they will change to that the ceasefire come to an end, and the United Nations will force the Assad regime to stop the human catastrophe, which will be the more important than the Turkish efforts over there.
Meanwhile, the United